is amazing.
She has made me order so many Zara and ASOS packages lately.
That is amazing.
What is it? Which one did you just try?
That is soft cow blue cheese aged in a red wine with cranberries. It was a blue cheese with cranberries and red wine.
In a beautiful green checked packaging.
Am I in this?
Yes.
Oh god.
It's amazing.
Don't get my bald spot.
Do a little speaking thing.
Oh, it is so... Are you recording?
Yes.
The sun is out and it feels like summer vibes.
It does.
We did almost nearly fall in the Thames though, so...
Dan did his affirmations. It's not affirmations.
Oh, what, are we telling them about my intention?
Yes.
You sit down and you write out like what you want, what you want to do, and then you kind of think, okay, why am I not doing these things? But it's like really small things. Like it's like not big things at all. So like for example, like I want to eat healthier. So it's like a really simple thing I can do is like stop snacking. So I didn't get any crisps.
That's not simple and that's not easy.
I didn't get any crisps with my cider. So
Dan did get a £7 block of blue cheese.
We're not going to talk about the cheese.
So have the intentions really worked?
The cheese is not a snack. The cheese is a main.
I'm sure we can find a way to mention it. Also, there's cranberries on it, so that's fine.
Mm-hmm. It's one of my 5 days.
Exactly. Right, thank you, Dan. Bye.
Good morning. Have not spoken to the camera in absolutely ages. I have just been feeling really uninspired. But I'm on a morning walk. Opted not to do a run today because as you can see it's lovely and overcast. Not a fan. So I'm on a walk trying to get some 10k in as soon as possible. Picked up a very sexy looking coffee. Cool packaging. So the plan for today, which is not, actually it is quite exciting in a way, is I'm going to try and do this walk. I need to go to Robert Dyer's and return the most malfunctioning piece of poo I have ever bought, which is this sweet blender, which when I finished blending for the first time, it all fell out the bottom. When I unscrewed it, the whole thing fell out the bottom. So I had purple red smoothie all over the kitchen. You would have thought they would have quality controlled for something like that, but evidently not. Later on today, me and my mum and my sister are going to go to Selfridges in London, which sounds really posh because we got like a voucher from a family friend, and we're going to go and have afternoon tea. So I will try and film that. In fact, I should film that. Surely I can. And let me just tell you what I've been watching lately. I am so obsessed at the moment. So obsessed with Sex and the City. Right? So obviously I've watched all of Sex and the City before, years and years ago. And now I've started from season 1. That shit is revolutionary. It's revolutionary. It's actually so good. Seriously. Obviously there's elements of it that's problematic now, as you'll know if you're aware of like the sequel Just Like That, where they've tried to like basically make up for some of the mistakes they made in the first kind of batch of Sex and the City. The first episode came out in 1998. 1998 is, what, God, yeah, it's like 25 years ago, roughly, right? And it's picking up on stuff that, like, is still so relevant now, like the struggle of, you know, dating and romance and, you know, this era, this particular period of time, and how it's like, how we all know and are told that it's like drastically different from what went before. But I don't know, I think Sex and the City was picking up on like the very beginning of that, which was like 25 years ago. There's one point where they're all 38 and none of them are married, none of them have children, and, you know, Carrie and Samantha and Miranda, to an extent, don't even know if they even want any of that. And I just think that's so cool. Like, it was just like, I think it was just really ahead of its time, and it was obviously picking up on like some sort of societal changes even back then. So cute. Seriously, her fucking outfits. She has made me order so many Zara and ASOS packages lately because her outfits are just amazing. Her use of colour, I think, has really inspired me. You know, inspired my choices, and summer's coming up and I'm kind of like, I just find myself attracted to like oranges and reds and pinks and stuff, and I'm just like, wow. That is so not me, and I actually can feel my style actually kind of changing. So she's like so, I mean, everyone knows that like Carrie Bradshaw and her outfits are like massively, have always been talked about. I mean, look, this yellow beanie, like that is Sex and the City inspo. That has been inspired by Sex and the City for sure. I actually think this is a designer beanie, but it was like £7 on ASOS, so it was like drastically reduced. I think it was like originally like £60 or £70 for a beanie. I'm just really enjoying it, and I'm so glad that there's so like 6 seasons for me to just enjoy. Like, it's just like fully binge watching them, going through them bit by bit. It's a bit uncomfortable watching it when my dad can walk in the room at any second because, as you know, it's not called Sex and the City for no reason, but it is fun. I mean, it is, having said that, like, I know I'm talking about how it's super revolutionary and blah blah blah. It is in some ways, but in other ways it's kind of like, it's still like obviously so romanticised. I mean, they don't ever seem to be stressed by work or have too much work going on. They obviously have money, but a lot of the encounters, romantic encounters they have, they just have from like bumping into someone on the street, or, you know, someone stubbing out a cigarette butt and it bashing their arm, and suddenly they're shagging this person for the next couple of weeks. It's like, I'm pretty sure that's not realistic. I mean, and like, honestly, it's such a like thing that you'll notice as you go through the series. There's like all these women just pick up men on the street. Keeps it engaging, I'll tell you that. Anyway, I'm gonna shut up now because my arm's really hurting from keeping you up, which is not a good sign for my fitness. So, okay, au revoir.
Would you like to tell us how you're making the upstairs?
Okay, so I'm pouring half of Prosecco.
Yeah.
And then some orange juice, which
Yeah. Ooh, very nice.
Any parting words?
oh my god! See you later.
Bye.